I like him. He's kind of cool. I want to talk to that guy that does the sound of coffee thing. I can I talk to him? Why can't I talk to him? That guy's got a cool mustache. I ain't got no damn mustache. Before y'all even get on my ass, I ain't got no damn mustache. I intentionally, when I got out of the military, I intentionally went with the Deathstroke. There's so many ways I can take that. So many. Y'all got to understand, a nut job that spends 90% of his time in his head is a perv. I'm a damn perv. Mama, I'm a perv. I don't mean to make you smell. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what time it is. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's official. Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, it's a Thursday. It's time for Sound of Coffee. Sound of Coffee. Sound of Coffee. With that strange man. With them big hands. With them smelly feet. Stop playing with me. Don't. Stop playing with me. Oh, yeah. See, y'all can hear me. Yeah. Y'all know the vibes up in this piece. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. It is time for the Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Hey, you know how sometimes your father will look at your mother with a smirk? You know why, right? Because he came home one day and looked at her phone, and her screensaver was me. Evil laugh. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix, the candle company that makes great candles. Trust me, I know. I have one of my own. Go to glitterwix.com. Check out some of the merchandise and candles that they have there. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Smoothca.online. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But please remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. If you want to listen to me but can't watch me, go to gcpr.live in your browser right now, and you'll be able to hear me on your way to work. Okay, kids, it's a truthful Thursday, and we got to have some truth up in here, B. We got to have some truth up in this piece. Gots to. Why do we have to have truthful Thursdays? Well, for starters, truthful and Thursday have T's in the beginning. And since I'm not the hottest, smartest son of a biscuit eater on the planet, although I am the best looking, I go with themes. Flag on the Play Friday. Manic/Music Mondays. Trifling Tuesdays. You trifling son of a biscuit eater. So I got to have a theme, because if I don't, I'm stupid. I forget things. So let's have a little bit of truth on this y'all elected that jackass Thursday. Attention, America. Mexico said, nah. All right, so the new president of Mexico has said
in America's mad dash to get rid of brown people that speak Spanish, they're only taking Mexicans. So you ain't getting like it's like that line, you ain't leaving it with all them Jews and shit. You ain't leaving here with all them Jews and shit. You're not. And it's crazy because I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Now, I did hear a rumor, and I need somebody to confirm whether or not this is true or not. I need confirmation of whether or not this is true. Is Mexico kicking out Americans whose paperwork ain't straight? Because if they are, imagine taking your pasty white ass all the way down to Mexico, right? Not doing any paperwork because you're American. America! Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Getting down there, buying a house, you know, with your little social security and things like that. You have money, so down there it goes a little bit further. So you buy a big old hacienda. You're able to get maids and people to clean up your house off of just the money that you make from your social security and this, that, and the third. But you don't bother to get your paperwork straight. You don't bother to do that. You don't bother to do that. Because why not? I mean, why should you? You know, oh, America, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And then you send your absentee ballot back to America to elect this jackass who's been talking, morning, Wolfie, or really, really morning, or late evening for you, Wolfie. Don't act like I don't see you. But you send your absentee ballot back to vote for this jackass, right? And you win. Yay for you. Bully, bully. But then you find out that he's planning on deporting all these Mexicans, and the government of Mexico, which is an actual country, people. I know a lot of y'all don't understand that it's a country. It is a country. Okay. Mexico is a country. It's not some fantasy that y'all built up where all is over there is MS-13 and fentanyl walking around with shoes. It is an actual country. But could you imagine you win, the Mexican government says, "A word? For real? Bet." The Mexican government says, "Bet." Listen, for some of my Caucasian listeners and watchers, anytime somebody in a marginalized community says bet, that means you about to get your ass stomped. As soon as you hear bet, leave. I don't give a shit. Listen, and normally when they say bet, it's always really calm. Oh, you just gonna do, this how you feel? Bet. Run! Run for the hills! Run! Do not stare. Leave the building. Leave. Because when you hear bet, listen, somebody asked you about that. That's how you get the shit beat out of you. That is exactly how you get the shit beat out of you. Listen, a lot of funerals have started with bet. A lot. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of funerals, some of them that you've attended, have started with, bet. 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 Don't leave. Get out. Go. Run away. Listen, I watched a white dude beat another white dude. He beat the dog shit out of him after he said, bet. He left. And white dude thought he did something. And some bitch came back, hit him with a chair. I watched it. I was at a bar, watched this shit. I said, should we leave? Well, white friends was like, what do you mean leave? I was like, we probably should leave. It's like, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna come back with some heat. I thought it was gonna be, and me being the person I am, when he said bet and walked away, I started looking for exits. Listen, my black ass knows. You hear a loud ass bet. Dudes in the argument. Oh, so that's where you feel? Bet, buddy. Hey, time to leave. Listen, the Boab bird is leaving after hearing bet. The Boab bird is on the bar. Here, bet. Oh shit, I'm trying to leave. Boab. I gotta go. White dude came back and all he did was hit him with a chair and just stomped the shit out of him. Friends was sitting there going, I never seen anything like this. I said, I have. Like, listen, the universal language of you gonna get your ass whooped is bet. So the Mexican government was like, oh, so you just gonna send all the people to speak Spanish back here, huh? Oh, you think it's gonna go? Bet. Trump administration is like, what did they mean by bet? I had a casino, it went bankrupt. It was big, then it went small. You know what I mean? Their Mexican president said, we ain't accept nobody that ain't Mexican. When America sends its Spanish speakers, they're not sending all the Mexicans. And I really need somebody to research that. I need somebody to research whether or not they are kicking out Americans whose paperwork is bad. Because if they are, oh my God, that's bet times 2. That's bet Maine. Oh, you gonna send all the Mexicans back? Bet Maine. That means anybody that ain't Mexican in America in Mexico right now is gonna go home. Can you listen? I just want to be there. If this is true, I want to be there when these people have to come back to America. I just want to be there. Look up. Why am I looking up? Gretchen, what the hell am I looking up for? Gretchen's like, look up, Thomas. I'm like, look up for what? What are you talking about? Now Gretchen got me paranoid. She got me looking up at the ceiling. Oh, look up. What? What am I looking for, Gretchen? God, I'm scared now. Gretchen got me out here looking for the Boab bird. Wait a minute. Gretchen, why am I looking up? Gretchen's scaring the shit out of me this morning. Oh, in the chat. Okay, Gretchen. Okay. Gretchen had me out here frightened as shit. All right, so I see George told me language, blah, 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 blah. Trump's mass deportation plan. All right, I'm looking up. Gretchen, what am I looking for? Gretchen, you know I'm old as shit. How you gonna tell me to look up something and I can't even remember what the hell I'm looking for? American Boab. Yep. In the chat. I did your research for you. Okay, Gretchen. We're going to have to talk offline because I have no idea what the hell I'm looking for. I'm old. I'm cranky. Oh, she did do the research. Wait a minute. Did she find it? I hope she found it. I really hope she found it. But anyway, so I just want to be there when these people come back. I have to be there when these people come back. The tears that are going to be shed, the tears that are going to be shed when these people come back after being kicked out of Mexico, all the jangly guitars from This Is Us is not going to stop the laughter that I'm going to have in my face. They're going to be out there, I can't believe us out of Mexico because our paperwork wasn't right. We had a nice hacienda, and Maria was our maid. Jingling, ding, 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 I'm gonna be outside crying. I am going to literally be outside their house crying. Get your ass back to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, you son of a biscuit eater. Imagine that shit. Your president kicks Mexicans out of America, so Mexicans kick your ass back to America. That is some seems like you're petty level of petty. That's a listen. If the Mexican president does that, that's some petty. That is some petty. That ain't petty. That's petty. Oh my goodness. That would be sexy though. That would be freaking sexy. You start because you know the news would have to report it because it's white people being sent back to America from Mexico, right? So it would be I don't know some newscaster. This is a 6:00 news. My name is Whiteman Whitemerson. Here in the latest news, several families were removed from Mexico after being deported back to America because their paperwork wasn't good. We are live on the scene talking to a couple who were one of those people. And then you got a guy with a microphone. It's like, do you see the voiceover? They thought they'd lived their retirement years in Mexico. And you hear the white woman go, it was such a beautiful place. We had a view of the mountains, and we even had a little koi pond in the thing. But after the actions of President Donald Trump, these people were unceremoniously sent back home. And you hear the guy going, I gave so much money to build this hacienda, and Maria was a really nice young lady. She would come over. She was our maid. We were able to afford it. Ed and Sally Smith of Cedar Rapids were sent back unceremoniously back home from Mexico. And then when we asked about our money, they wouldn't even let us have it back. Like, oh my goodness. Dixie the Democrat. President Lopez has said nothing officially. Unofficially, he said he will return illegals. Oof. I swear for God and for all the white men, please let this happen. I need this. I need this. I need this. Listen, there's some things I need in my life. There's some things I want in my life. Okay. The wants, there's a nice $350 Superman statue that I saw. The wants, PS5 before they become so expensive that I'm giving up body parts. I need to see these people being deported back to America. I need this. I need it. President Lopez, give me what I want. Hey, DT bro returns. I want y'all to know, whoever it was that got DT's account banned, he's smarter than you. Okay? He's very much smarter than you. And he doesn't need your bullshit. Anywho, I need this. I need it. Listen, there's certain things in my life I need to see that. And I need Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA playing when they return. Every time, I'm serious. Watching all these people be deported back to America, and I'm proud to be an American. Get your punk ass out of Mexico. And I won't forget all the money you spent on that hacienda. And I need that. I need it. Oh Lord, I need that. Oh Lord, I need that. Just so I can laugh my ass off. Oh my goodness. Illegals deported from Mexico forfeit their Mexican property and bank accounts there as well. Good God. Oh, listen. Good googly moogly. Hey, Sound of Coffee family, which is Tick. We need to wish this into existence. If anybody has any contacts in the Mexican government Please tell the president, do this. It's comedy gold. It is, listen, she can wait until literally the day Donald Trump gets inaugurated and starts sending their ass back. Oh, they need a border czar too. Hey, put Vicente Fox as the border czar. I told him I'm not paying for any fucking wall. Gods, I need this. Row, if you love your disciple, please give me this. Please give me this. We do need, listen, we need to manifest this into existence. Because the crying and the gnashing of teeth will be heard from Saturn. You'll be able to hear that in Saturn. It's like there'll be Venusians on Venus going. Did you hear that? Yeah, I sure did. What was that sound? I don't know. It sounded like crying. Was it crying? Because I heard people's teeth grinding. Yeah, it's weird. I need this. All I want for Christmas is to watch Mexico deport illegals. Mexicans deport the illegals. Mexicans deport the illegals. All I want for Christmas is Mexico to deport those illegals. Mexicans deport those illegals. Oh, good Lord. And then, in the immortal words of Bane, and then, when it is done, and your white ass is deported, then you have my permission to cry. Lords, I need this. But that wasn't the only, I need Mexico. Listen, I need Mexico to be as petty as a mofo. I need petty Mexico. That's what I want. I need petty Mexico. I need Mexico to be like a mean girl. Oh, you don't want my people. I don't want yours. And then, when it is done, and your house is forfeit, then you have my permission to call. But that wasn't the only news from yesterday. And this will probably end up being part of Flag on the Play Friday. I'm telling you right now. Listen. Oh, my good. Chaos King with a three-pointer from downtown. Mexico sending them back would be Mexico sending their worst. The drug dealers and racists. Oh, we up by 3. Chaos King with that outlandish three-pointer from downtown. Oh, shit, the team's up for 3 by 3. Just saying. But that wasn't the only bad news that came out yesterday. But again, this is Truthful Thursday. So let's just be honest. Donald Trump nominated Matt Gaetz to be Attorney General. Listen. I don't normally say these things. I don't. 3 with a foul. Yeah, exactly, Daddy. He done with a 3 with a foul. I don't normally do these things. Okay. But we gotta be honest with ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Matt Gaetz is that creepy cousin that your mama tells you have to take, you got to be friends with, but every time you turn around, he's over there touching trees. Y'all out playing basketball, stickball, football, whatever. And there's that one cousin that's over there just rubbing on that damn tree stump and touching himself at the same time. That's Matt Gaetz. And the fact that y'all want that creepy ass, Donald Trump looked at that creepy son bitch and said, I want him as Attorney General. He just giving out shit. Donald Trump is out here giving out like the gumball shit, the shit that you get in gumballs, gumball machines. You put a quarter in, roll it around, and you think you getting that blue ball, and instead you get like that ball that looks like a walnut. That's what Donald Trump is out here giving out expensive ass shit to people that don't even know how to speak. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like giving a baby a satin a diaper. You know he gonna shit in it. Why'd you give it to him? I want y'all to think about it. I genuinely want y'all to think about this. Imagine the office of Attorney General of the United States. Like, I know you can hear you can hear the Hail to the Chief music coming in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, the Attorney General of the United States, Matt Gaetz. First off, he's coming out to every podium with his hands greasy. Don't ask him why them hands is greasy. Don't ask that question. Do not ask why is Attorney General Matt Gaetz' hands greasy. You don't want to answer. You don't want the answer. You don't. Just know there's a bottle of Baby Earl and his DNA on something. I don't know what it is, but it's on something. Attorney General Matt Gaetz, his notes are slipping out his hands because his hands is greasy. Don't ask. Don't ask why. Don't. Secondly, you get to try to asking him questions and he get to fimble effing like he normally does. Y'all, come on now. Everybody knows exactly why. Like, Matt Gaetz cannot answer a question straight. Have y'all looked at him? Somebody said he looked like a grown-up. Which one is it, Beavis or Butthead that has that has the brown hair? Is it Beavis? Is that Beavis? Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you got to ask what. So somebody said he looks like a grown-up Beavis, right? Imagine a grown-up Beavis answering questions about state laws. Hey, Beavis. Is it Butthead? It's Butthead. Attorney General, can you tell us about the state laws banning abortion? And Butthead goes, he said, ban. People, the press is going, who elected this idiot? Put him in the office. Now you got Matt Gaetz, Attorney General Matt Gaetz is the sort of person that you can never bring like a class full of teenagers to go visit. Like, no. Y'all, and again, argue with your mama, don't argue with me. I'm just waiting. See, Trump is nibbling around this cookie. I need him to bite it right in the middle. I need Marjorie Taylor Greene on this cabinet. Oh, the hilarity. Listen, the shit that's about to happen, right? The shit that is about to happen will be made infinitely, at least funnier. Maybe not better, but at least funnier. If Marjorie Taylor Greene is like Secretary of Education. I'm telling you right now, every day for the 4 years that they're in the White House, this show will be on. Whether it's on TikTok or not, this show will be on. Okay, it'll be on YouTube. It'll be on the radio. It'll be on Instagram. It'll be someplace. And every day I'm going to come here with a pop-up book that Marjorie Taylor Greene can't read. and I'm telling you, I will display it in my hands. I will literally call it the Marjorie Taylor Greene Minute. I will call it the MTG Minute. I swear for God and for the white men, I will. Every day. This show, the last minute of this show will be a pop-up book. We'll read 5 pages from a pop-up book before the show ends, just to give you guys warm and fuzzy. Because America's gonna be dumb as shit if she's the head of the Department of Education. This bitch, Lord. If Slewfoot is put as the head of the Department of Education, listen. I'll do this show live. I will go to the steps of the Capitol to do Sound of Coffee live. I promise you. I will listen. I'll be wearing a clown suit. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the head of the Department of Education. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Sid. It'll be, listen, I'll call it the MTG pop-up minute. And if I can't find enough pop-up books, I will start reading Dr. Seuss. Y'all gonna learn, damn it. That'll be the minute you be able to let your kids watch. Because normally the rest of the show, they'll be like, no, mommy can't let you watch that. Mommy cannot let you watch that. But that last minute, come on, he's reading a pop-up book, or he's reading Dr. Seuss, and your kid will learn green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Oh! Y'all gonna feel a little bit smarter. Because the head of the Department of Education gonna make y'all dumb as shit. Do y'all remember when she tried to say Gestapo and said Gazpacho? Jeff DeGooney. Jeff DeGooney just put it together. He said, oh, y'all thought Betsy the Boss was bad? Bad. People would rather watch Al Jazeera and learn than listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene as the head of the Department of Education. I promise you. And here's the crazy part. Here is the craziest part of all of this. We all sitting here laughing and thinking about laughing about it, right? Right? It could actually happen. Vanessa Cundiff over in the YouTube chat. Boebert is said to be the Secretary of Education. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Lord. No. Absolutely the F not. Boebert? All right. The following is going to sound like I'm picking on people. I am not. I'm only picking on one person. This is in no way, shape, form, or fashion to disparage the people who got themselves a general equivalent degree, a GED. I love y'all. Y'all did the work, and I'm glad you did. But if you're right, Gretchen, we're gonna take it as a joke. We're gonna take it as a joke. But let's all walk down this Boebert as head of Secretary of Education. Let's all come with me. Come look at this dumb ass bee. Come on with me, okay? Trump announces that Lauren Boebert is the head of the Department of Education. And we have to take all of that into consideration. This is a woman that doesn't have an education. Everybody knows who Mr. Global is. If you're on TikTok, everybody knows who Mr. Global is. Highly intelligent person in the oil and gas industry. Like big time, highly intelligent person in the oil and gas industry. Let's say Mr. Global has a chance under one administration to be the head of energy, right? Highly intelligent man, knows what he's doing. And then they replace Mr. Global, Mr. Department who knows all about oil and gas. They replace him. They replace him with a guy who spent 15 minutes trying to figure out how to open his gas tank, who has screwed up 6 cars because he keeps putting diesel in non-diesel cars. Donald Trump sees him, and then goes, I want that guy to be the head of the Department of Energy. What? Why? Huh? What the? You mean the guy that's having an argument with his car about where his gas tank is, you want him to be head of the Department of Energy? Check out Vigilantes Inc. Okay. Gretchen, why did he block? You know what? We'll talk about that in a minute. That would be how Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert is running the Department of Education. Neither one of them have an education. How you gonna run something when you don't know what you're talking about? Like, how you gonna talk shit from outside the club? You can't even get in. Neither one of them is smart. Boebert barely made it. And this, by barely, I mean she kept coming back, kept failing. Eventually they said, all right, woman, jeez, just to get rid of your ass here. And MTG with her sloop foot ass. You know what? We really, Angry, we really need to come up with a shirt with a messed up foot on it that says sloop foot. And then, like, on the toes, we can tattoo MTG. Spork foot, sloop foot, something. We really need to come up with that shirt. Like, we really, in the next 4 years, resistance is going to be necessary. We've all established this. Resistance is going to be necessary. But it doesn't have to be the old-fashioned resistance. Yeah, you go march. And sometimes resistance is being an asshole and saying some asshole shit. Sometimes resistance is putting a funky looking foot on a shirt and saying, sloop foot, and just wearing it. And people asking you, what is sloop foot? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Making sure to put MTG on the toes or what's left of the toes. Sloop foot coming up with a song called Sloop foot. Like, resistance is never letting go of the fact that J.D. Vance may or may not have banged a couch. When you see Vice President Vance was seen here at a donut shop in his hometown, and then you just hear people go just behind him, give me that couch, da 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 da. I want that couch, da 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 da. And then he's going, what are they talking about a couch? It's because you had sex with a couch, sir. I'm just saying. Listen, resistance is yelling, take that, take that, take that, take that every time you see Matt Gaetz. The attorney general is out here to speak. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Resistance is putting up 3 S's and being the only people that know what it means. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. The resistance in America should be in the theme of Saint Swole Meat. That's what we need for the next 4 years. We have small cock energy as president. We have couch cock energy as vice president. We have greasy cock energy as attorney general. We need Saint Swole Meat energy. You do. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. And the cool thing about it is, Saint Swole Meat can literally mean so many things for so many different people. You know why you voted for Donald Trump? No, why Saint Swole Meat? Huh? See, Saint Swole Meat is everything you're not. Like, women can carve little S's in their dinner, in the dinner that they serve their husband. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, just little S's. I want you to genuinely think about that. Resistance is Saint Swole Meat. I know there's going to be a whole. Okay, Alpha. It's Saint Swole Meat. Saint spelled out, and then you get ST apostrophe swole meat. I'm just saying. Get literally. Resistance is going to a shop and get an eggplant that's like one of them big ass eggplants. Like, you get an eggplant on a shirt, right? But you make it enormously large. And then on it, you put, like, at the bottom, you just put SSS. That's resistance. Like, women could wear that at a woman's march and say, we're only following confident men, and confident men look like this. Listen, that all day, every day song would sound a little bit different. All day, every day, think about swole meat, leaving my husband. Yeah, tell me y'all don't find that funny. Take the lyrics of that song and just talk about the dimensions of how your man ain't shit. Now he'll have to lift a finger. All day, every day, thinking about swole meat. My husband smells bad. I'm going to leave him. Like, I'm just saying. Get with small meat, get my butt blown out. Now he'll have to lift a finger. Like, it just. I'm so serious, man. I am so dead ass serious. What? Why are we going out and protesting the old fashioned way? Y'all understand America's about to be ran by small cock energy. SCE. So how do you beat small cock energy? How do you beat SCE with SSS? I'm just saying. Women walking around telling their husband, triple S, mother. Huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? What'd I do? Like, come on, man. I'm just because because we have to be honest. America elected small cock energy. They think small, they act small, and they're petty. And how is it that you get rid of petty ass men with petty ass ideas? With confident people with better ideas, right? That's right. Argue with your mama, don't argue me, right? That's truthful. So the way you do that is you show them visually that they ain't shit. And what better way to do it than with the legend of a fictional character that's everything they ain't? When I was younger and out there dating, if I saw a guy that I knew I wasn't as good as, I was jealous as shit. And these petty ass people, they're the same way. Donald Trump always brags about his crowd size and it's so big and nobody left and da-da-da. He's thinking about cock size. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Like, hey, Angry. If we took a picture of Trick Williams, right, all greased up, and took his facial features out of it, he could be Saint Swole Meat. He could. Trick Williams, the wrestler, y'all go look him up. He could be Saint Swole Meat. Trick Williams looks moisturized even when he's doing absolutely nothing. That man looks like, listen, I've seen greasy Negroes. That some bitch is not greasy. That's him. He just shot. His skin looks moisturized like a manga. You come on now. That's seriously, this is what this is how you fight stupidity. You have to fight them with confidence. You can't go in and we will not be moved. We will not be moved. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You have to fight these people the way, you know what I mean? You have to fight them the way they operate. And how do you fight them the way they operate? Petty men fear men that are more confident. Again, I give Tiger Bomb and Dave the Viking shit. I do. I give them shit. I'll say some shit and make it sound like I'm jealous. I'm not. They're my friends. They're my brothers. So, you know what I mean? So why not do the same thing to these men? Give them the feeling that, oh, yeah, you won an election, but you still don't control my body because my mind is still thinking about somebody that's 10 times more confident than you. You know what I mean? Good morning, Pamela. Love you. I'm just saying. You do that by giving these petty men somebody to be afraid of, somebody to be jealous of. And that's Saint Swole Meat. Yes, he started out as a joke. Yes, he did. He absolutely did. But Saint Swole Meat is the perfect example of a man is better than Donald Trump ever was. He's moisturized. Donald Trump doesn't look moisturized. Donald Trump looks like dry chicken. I'm just saying. So Saint Swole Meat, very moisturized. Saint Swole Meat, very confident. Donald Trump has to manufacture confidence. Saint Swole Meat, well endowed. Stormy Daniels told us about Donald Trump. So, you know what I mean? Saint Swole Meat, very good with relations when it comes to women. He respects women, and women are turned on and attracted by that. Donald Trump creeps women out in the screen. Listen, I know some women that have told me that looking at Donald Trump makes them feel uncomfortable, right? Saint Swole Meat, very educated. You got to be when you're that damn moisturized. Donald Trump, dumbing in a bag of broken hammers in a wet paper bag in a hurricane. That's a dumbass man. I'm just saying. Oh, here they go with this bullshit. Inactivity. All right, can we get it right this time? You simple Simon, son of a biscuit eater. We'll probably get it right this time. Sure, we'll get it right this time. But that's what I'm talking about. You beat insecure men with secure men. It's the same. Listen, do you know why Marjorie Taylor Greene dislikes somebody like Jasmine Crockett? Because Jasmine Crockett is confident as shit. She's smart. She's funny. She knows what she's talking about. Marjorie Taylor Greene over there babbling with them spork feet. You beat incompetent people with confident people. You don't submit. Oh, well, I guess I have to fight fire with your fire. You out your rabbit ass mind. Fighting you with shit. Listen. I make 90% of the people that hate me on TikTok hate me because I'm confident. They can't stand the fact that I refuse to just, well, I guess you know better, boss. You got your rabbit ass mind. I will tell him in a heartbeat. Hey, I'm the man your woman thinks about when she's with you. Just, man, it's messed up. Why is it messed up? Why? What are you talking about? It seemed perfectly normal to me. Like, I'm not, why would you, you know what I mean? Like, why would you let unconfident people teach you or talk to you like you got a tail? Hell no. That's why I could not be in Congress, because I tell Marjorie Taylor Greene in a heartbeat, look here, woman, I had more education than you when I left out of high school. What are you talking about? So that's how you do it. You hit them with the Saint swole meat. Let women let you know how lacking in confidence your punk ass is. I'm telling you, you use the tools that are in front of you to get the outcome you want. You don't submit to these stupid asses. Oh, your body, my choice. Like, Nick Fuentes should meet Saint swole meat while his mom is getting banged out. That's how Nick Fuentes should meet Saint swole meat. Mom, I came back from the store, and Saint swole meat got his mother in the V formation in the kitchen, nailing her ass. Listen, nailing her ass like a shingle. Oh my God! Swallow me. Send his punk ass right to therapy.
I came home and my mom was getting, my mom was in the kitchen with a large man. His name, I didn't catch his name. I think she was screaming out, Saint swole meat. He was tearing her. He was like really giving it to her.
I bet you'll shut your stupid ass up then. Your body, my choice. Your mom gave me her body, and it was my choice to rock it. Come on. Let Nick Fuentes' twin sister go out with Saint swole meat Jr. Nick, I want you to meet my boyfriend. I really want you to meet my boyfriend. I love him so much. His name is Saint. And he comes just walking in, just glistening. He's got on all the clothes and he's still out here shining. Out here looking like new money. And Nick has to think,
that guy is currently banging my sister.
Yes, he is. Yes. That's why she's ready to marry him. Now you in the house with the swole meats. Your house burnt down, so you got to live here with the swole meats. You got to wake up every morning and realize your mother is probably upstairs letting the neighbors know your boy's name. Oh, Saint. Oh, Saint. Oh, Saint. Oh, Saint. Oh, Saint. Imagine if a Saint swole meat married Andrew Tate's mama. 10 times more confident and smarter and real. And Andrew Tate got to go over there and listen as his mother gets railed out. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying. Matt Walsh always talking shit. Send his wife a picture of Saint swole meat and watch what happens. I'm just saying. That's how you beat these people. You don't beat them with that bullshit. You beat them and you hit them where it hurts. Their egos. Listen, I have been a man since I was 18 years old. I know how men think. The ego, if you kick a man in that damn ego, trust and believe, he gonna feel it. That ego hurts. Listen, that ego hurts. And when you hit that son bitch, listen, hit a man in the ego and see what happens. Why do you think the easiest fight a woman can have with a man is to tell him he's bad in bed? That's ego. Truthful Thursdays. I'm being truthful. If you hit a man in his ego, you are almost guaranteed to crush his ass. some shit he thinks he's confident in. All right, I gotta reset the show. This is a Truthful Thursday edition of Sound of Coffee, brought to you in part. Oh, let me do it again. This is a Truthful Thursday edition of Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com, check out some merchandise and candles from some of your favorite content creators. London and the crew do this every single night. They make candles. You will love it. Glitterwix.com. The show is also brought to you in part by Smooth California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Smooth California. smoothca.online. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. But back to this. Any man will tell you this. Any man will tell you this. The ego, if you kick a man in the ego and kick a man in the nuts, they're going to tell you it feels the same. They're going to tell you it feels the same. Hey, Sam, how's the kid? Good news. My daughter is able to come home tomorrow. Yes! Yes! Congratulations, Sam. Thank you for keeping me informed, brother. Hey, Sam's daughter will be able to go home tomorrow. So everybody give a shout out and make sure that we show Sam some love. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much for letting me know, man. And I'm so very happy that you'll be able to take your daughter home with you. I'm so happy. If I get kicked out of TikTok, please understand that I will be back. This verification shit is ass and it's bullshit. So I keep submitting. I keep telling them there's an issue. They keep not fixing it. I got 6 seconds. So don't fret if I drop off of TikTok. I will be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. So just keep that in mind in the next 2 seconds. All right. And look, did it let me verify? Nope, it's about to kick me off. But a woman that hurts a man's ego is going to hold on. See, there we go. Did it again. Let's see. Yep, disconnected. Told y'all I'll be right back. But you kick a man in his ego, you might as well have just smacked the shit out of it. You might as well have just smacked the dog shit out of it. Because a man, thank you, Dave. Dave is going to Boap. Listen, Dave, the day you get the Boap crow tattoo, please let me know. I got to see this, man. I got to see this. I am planning on getting a Villains Guild tattoo on my back because that's what I do. I keep them on my back. You know what I mean? I keep the guild with me. You know what I mean? So, but seriously, kick a man in his ego and see what happens. And the problem is not enough women understand that. The resistance shouldn't just be, you know what I mean? It shouldn't just be, hey, the 4B movement. It has to be the 4B plus a foot in your ego movement. Like, y'all need to listen, I'm not trying a palm tattoo. Y'all, hell no. No. If anything, I might get it on like my hand. Like that would, I don't know if I could do that though. I don't know if the wife would go for that. Me getting the VG logo tattooed on my hand. Maybe my left hand, but definitely not my right. I don't know if my wife will let me do that. I'm gonna ask her today, see what she says. If she says yes, that's where I'm gonna put it at. Alpha, yes. I am going to, over the coming weeks, because I haven't had the money yet, but I am going to. Over the coming weeks, I am going to file to make the Raven Party a political party. That I am going to do. And when I do that, I want to organize it to where, fundraising and stuff like that. But I do not want the Raven Party to focus on like presidential elections. That's just not happening. What I do want them to do in the very beginning, and Dave and I have talked about this, is have them focus on local elections, school boards, city council, stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Alpha. I appreciate that. I really do. When I file, I'll be able to tell you how to, become a member of the Raven Party. I am going to distribute the foundational ideals of the Raven Party, and then we're going to start looking for candidates. People, good morning. Yeah, the boy at Bird got me. Start looking for candidates that would like to run on the Raven Party ticket over the next couple of, next 2 years. I figure if we do it now, if we start now, in 2 years, some of those local races can have a Raven Party candidate in there. And we can start soliciting donations and stuff like that. Because you're right, the Democratic Party is going to have to fix itself. They're going to have to come up to the left. Now, if we get enough people in enough states in local elections running, if we get enough Raven Party candidates elected, and the other thing is, I want people that are competent in the job. Like if you are running for county commissioner or you're running for like treasurer or something like that, I want to make sure that you can actually do the job. You know what I mean? You're going to get tough questions. Don't get me wrong. You're going to get tough questions. So you got to be ready to answer those questions immediately. Like you can't half-ass it. You can't half-ass it. I want to make sure that not only can you do the job, but that you represent the foundational beliefs of the Raven Party as a whole. We do this every year. We go to local elections. You got a Raven Party candidate. You got a Democrat or a Republican. I told y'all, when I went to vote, there was way too many unopposed people running. Way too many. In fact, president, there was a competition. Congress, there was a competition. Everything else on that ballot was people running unopposed. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I would absolutely 100%. Good morning, Susan Q. I would absolutely 100% like to see Raven Party candidates in all of those races. Study up on what it takes to become not a deputy sheriff, but the sheriff of your county. You don't need a damn history in law enforcement. Some of them really will literally tell you, hey, you don't have to be in law enforcement to be the sheriff. So we get a Raven Party candidate running for sheriff, but they have extensive background in law enforcement. They have studied the laws and things of that nature. Now you got a Raven Party candidate running for sheriff, and he's out there talking to people. What is it that you need from the sheriff that you're not getting for this county? You know what I mean? He's going out. He or she is going out there talking to people. They get elected. Now you have a Raven Party. You have a Raven sheriff, a candidate from the Raven Party as a sheriff. And you know what I mean? Like it's easy to do, especially when you look at how much apathy there is for a lot of local races. Everybody focuses on the president. Everybody. My wife even said this today. She is to blame for that as well. And so am I. Good morning, Florida. Be safe down there. You know what I mean? Please be safe. But imagine if you had candidates that spoke on a local level, because that's where what people don't understand is you can talk all the shit you want to about Biden and things of that nature. It is your state. Your state is what puts you in some of the situations that you're in right now. And if you're not going, Victoria, good morning, beautiful. Victoria, Victoria, I miss you. But you put all that emphasis on the president when states and local officials, states and local governments are the reason a lot of you are sitting in those situations that you're sitting in right now. Biden didn't have anything to do with that. That's your state. If your roads are, you know what I mean? If your roads are a 10-pack of ass, that is your state. That's not the president. That's your state. When FEMA responds, that is a federal office. But your state and local municipalities should have something in place to take care of that. But a lot of y'all don't see that stuff. Good morning, Connecticut. But you know what I mean? Like, so why shouldn't you have people that are passionate about things? School boards. They have school board elections all the time. Explain to me why there are no families, people who are concerned about the reading and book bannings that are going on in your school board. Again, you get a Raven Party candidate that stands up and running for school board, and they tell the truth. They tell the truth. No good country has ever banned books. If your country is banning books, you're the bad guys. So we start this party. And mind you, if you, and I've showed it, you read the understandings and the foundations of what the Raven Party stands for. Yes, it is socialist. Yes, it has a very strong socialist, secularist bent. I'm not going to apologize for that. It does. Because what we have right now is far too many people with their own agendas getting into positions that affect thousands of people. I do want a more secular ideal for my education system. I do. My money goes into that. I'm an atheist. Why the hell am I paying for you to put the 10 Commandments on walls? I don't believe in that shit. I don't. I notice you're not putting the 4 pillars of Islam in there. You're not putting the tenets of Satanism in there. You're not putting anything from any other religion except Christianity. No. So either everybody's going to get it or nobody gets it. And if everybody can't get it, then nobody should get it. You know what I mean? But we should literally embrace more of these things. Do you know why people are leaving the Democratic Party? And again, this is Truthful Thursdays. So everything I'm telling you is true, and you know it's true because you've thought about it. They ran from the word liberal. They hauled ass from the word liberal. They ran from the word liberal. Now, let's look at the words liberal and conservative. The root word for conservatives for conservatism is conserve, meaning keep things as they are. Conserve the traditions. Liberal means just that, more. If liberal is a bad word, they didn't even embrace the word progressive. Progress, meaning forward. So let's use progressive. Let's use liberal progressive versus conservative, right? To conserve means to leave things as they are, right? Right? A progressive liberal means to progress forward and to do more of it. So explain to me Breaking news. Okay, Ben, what's the breaking news? It's breaking news. Hello, Virginia. So, how is this a battle between ideals when one ideal is to keep things as they are? The other ideal is to move things forward and do more of it when life is a forward progress. Nobody stays a baby forever. You grow, you progress. So, shouldn't that be what we want all of society to do? And then if you look at it from the standpoint of where our political parties are right now, there is no conservatism. There's no conservatism. Good morning, Brown Eyes. There is no conservatism in the conservative movement. They're not even trying to conserve the old ways. Hey, JB, I need your address. I got to send you something. You'll when all the rest of them come in, but I definitely shoot me a text with your address, please. But meanwhile, the left or progressive, liberal progressive side is running from both those words. They're trying to be like these people over here. Why? 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 Why do you? We're gonna mock. We're on the left, but we want to be like these people on the right. So you get a party like the Raven Party, who believes in the idea of moving things forward, but doing it in a way that helps society and not just individuals. You know, Elon Musk's pockets are not my pockets. I don't give a shit how much money that man makes. I don't. I since I was a kid, I've never been impressed with pocket patterns. Never been impressed with them. And what is a pocket pattern? That's somebody that will sit up and say, oh, well, you talking shit because he got money. I don't give a shit. I don't care. The way I grew up, listen, you couldn't be out here bragging on somebody else's money. You would get the shit smacked out of you. You would literally, from where I come from, you'd get the shit smacked out of you. I mean, why you counting that man money? Pop. You would get the shit smacked out of you. That's how I was raised. I knew big time dealers, if you know what I mean. Big time dealers had all the flash and everything. The one thing they didn't want you doing is bragging about their shit because they knew how they got their shit. They can brag. They absolutely 100% can brag. Right? But you couldn't. Because it's going to look like, hold on, Ben text me. Oh my gods. Oh, you got to be bullshitting. Breaking news. This is breaking news here on The Sound of Coffee. The Onion wins Alex Jones InfoWars in bankruptcy auction. The satirical newspaper plans to shutter Jones's InfoWars and rebuild the website featuring well-known internet humor writers and content creators, according to a person with knowledge of the sale. Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. Y'all know, for those of you who don't know who or what The Onion is, The Onion is a satirical website. They are the people that make the goofy breaking news headlines and shit, right? Like, you know, I didn't think the lepers would eat my face, says man who voted for lepers eating face party. That type of people are The Onion, right? For those of you who know who Alex Jones is, Alex Jones is that nut job that got sued into oblivion for saying that the Sandy Hook was a hoax, right? He's having to pay up that money. He's having to pay up that money. He had to file for bankruptcy. The Onion won InfoWars, the entire website. Oh my God. Oh my gods. That is that is the that Truthful Tuesday. I mean Truthful Thursday. Truthful Thursday. That's the wildest shit. A satirical website now owns InfoWars. Hey, if y'all don't think I'm about to literally send my content creation resume to the Onion so that I can be a part of this new website, y'all are out of your rabbit ass mind. Oh, y'all are out of your rabbit ass mind. I'm trying to see if they would like to also broadcast this radio show on their soon to be not InfoWars website. I'm trying to get this bread. If you should have shut the F up was a human being, it'd be Alex Jones. I'm joking. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some hood, here's a little bit of hood philosophy for you. For all of my Caucasian people that have grown up outside of the hood, here's a little bit of hood philosophy for you. I really should start doing that on a day-to-day basis. Give y'all hood philosophy. You know, play some music in the background, and now hood philosophy. So here is a little bit of hood philosophy for all of my people that did not grow up in the hood. Sometimes it's best to shut the F up before you get your ass whooped. Sometimes it's best to shut the F up before you get your ass whooped. Hood philosophy. I'll tell you why I know this, okay? Again, grew up in the hood. I went to high school with a cat. I went to junior high and high school with a man by the name of Oban Robinson. If I see Oban on the streets, it's still love. And we've been out of high school since the 90s, okay? So if I see Oban anywhere in Kansas City, it's always love. Because Oban and I, we basically grew up together. I've known him since we were in 7th grade, right? Oban and his brother and his sisters, his entire family were Golden Glove boxers. Their dad was a Golden Glove boxer. Their mom was into fitness, so she was boxing. All of the kids in the Robinson family were some sort of fighter, whether it was boxing or they was working out in the gym. Oban's little sister was swole meat at a young age. Okay, she was in the same class my sister was in. Oban was in my class. My little sister was in her class, right? So these people were knockout artists. When I'm telling you, the Robinsons were knockout artists. And they were not shy about it. They would knock you out. And they were not playing. They would put them balls on your ass, right? So, one day, a man from another school, from Central High School, comes into Westport High. We were all running track. This was track season. Oban ran the 100. He could because he's damn Oban and nobody was going to say anything. So, dude from Central High School, big dude, comes in, where Oban at? He is in the school, after school, looking for Oban. Nobody looks for this dude. Y'all remember when they used to have freshman day where they beat up the freshmen, the sophomores, juniors, and seniors would beat up the freshmen? They didn't beat up Oban. Oban was the only one that didn't get a punch thrown at him by anybody else. Because if you throw a punch at Oban, your ass is going to go to sleep. And he was a knockout artist, I'm trying to tell you. So this cat is in the school. Where Oban at? I heard he fight. Where Oban at? Tell Oban I'm looking for him. Okay. We are hauling ass to go find Oban. And mind you, he's in my class. We're all running track. I'm like, hey, Oban, there's a dude out here looking for you. Really? Guy comes into the gym. Hey, Oban, I heard you like fighting. Come on outside so I can knock you out. This is where hood philosophy comes in. Sometimes it's better to shut the F up before you get knocked out. So, I didn't have a Jerry curl. I told y'all I had a perm. I had my father's South Carolina hair. That's why it's leaving here. I couldn't get a Jerry curl, so I had to get a perm. I walked around look like Morris Day for like a month. But anyway, so dude goes out. I want to give you a description of what this man was wearing before I go any further. He was wearing jogger pants and a starter jacket. Right? One of them big, forgot what color. It was like, I think it was like he had a Utah Jazz. That's what it was. He had a Utah Jazz starter jacket. Who the hell wears this? He should have got his ass whooped just for coming into a black neighborhood with that Utah Jazz shit on. That's enough to get punched in your shit. But anyway. So, Oban, who is in track shorts and tennis shoes with a track shirt on. He just pops outside. We all collectively haul ass, the whole track team collectively hauls ass to go out there and watch this fight. So we are all outside. Dude turns around, says something, gets in the stance. Oban, I get one punch. But that wasn't enough. You see, this is where the shut the F up before you get knocked out part comes in. Oban hit that dude with one solid ass right, right? Dude falls. But when he falls, whatever the hell happened, his jogging pants ripped. They ripped all the way up to this man's drawers. His everything was hanging out. And he is on the ground. Slumber. He got punched in his shit and got knocked the F out. Meat just dangling out there. When I tell you I cried laughing, when I tell you I cried laughing. Coach Randolph had to come get all of us. Coach Randolph had to get the whole team and bring them back into the building after this incredible knockout that resulted in this man being stripped to his nuts. Like, how you supposed to run track after that? How you supposed to do anything after that? And mind you, I was a teenager. Okay, I was a hormonal teenager with I got nothing but testosterone and energy. You want me to run after watching a man punch a man so damn hard that his meat start flying out of a pair of jogging pants? Hey, coach, this is not gonna work. Coach, I'm not not gonna be able to do it. It's not gonna work, coach. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, coach. Coach, this is a wrap. We had just showed up to track practice. Dog. Hey, Belladonna, how are you, darling? You can't ask a bunch of teenagers to do something after watching that shit. Oban punched this man with one solid right and sent his ass to sleep. And in the process, and I'm still to this day trying to figure out, how do you rip fabric jogging pants? How do you do this? We're not talking some rayon and shit. He punched this man, and that man's damn jogging pants ripped from the bottom all the way to this man's crotch area where his underwear ripped. And I remember telling Oban at our graduation, because you know how we all everybody got together and we all congratulating people and shit. I went and hugged Oban and I said, man, I just want you to know how much I love you. He's like, yeah, Mac, we'd have been together since 7th grade. I said, yeah, man, we family, dog. I was like, you, your brother, everybody, you know, I love y'all. I'm going to go. He's like, what you gonna do after this? I'm going to the Army, dog. I'm going, you know. And I remember telling him, I said, Oban, remember in our freshman year when you knocked that dude out and ripped his pants and his dick was hanging out? Oban got he laughed so damn hard. He laughed, got me laughing. My mother's like, what are y'all laughing about? I said, I'll tell you later, Mom. He had me dying. He was crying about this. He's like, you remember that? I said, dude, I was right there. 4 years later on our graduation night, I reminded his ass because Oban had forgotten. Like, that is what this Onion taking over InfoWars feels like. Alex Jones ran his mouth, got sued, and then the Onion said, oh, bet. Pow! Right in the Alex Jones's info dick is hanging out. Sometimes it's better to keep your damn mouth shut before you get knocked out. Ladies and gentlemen, hood philosophy. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sending my resume today. I am reaching out to the Onion today. Like, hey, let me ask y'all something. Is it paying gigs for content creators? Because I do a morning show. You guys will love it. I'm trying to tell you. Let me get my money. I'm trying to get this bread. Y'all out your damn mind. If we took over InfoWars money, they absolutely can hire my black ass. Hey, yeah, the reason I like hood philosophy is because, Tyson better beat the brakes off of that Paul boy tomorrow. I might actually do a live stream about that. I don't know. No, tomorrow's Friday and it's date night, so I don't know. But the reason hood philosophy works so well is because country boys have hood philosophy too. Y'all just call it like, the holler philosophy or, the swamps, whatever. It's the same philosophy. This is why I keep trying to get country white people to understand that your mentality is the same that happens in the hood. Y'all just don't want to claim it because we black and brown over here. It's the same damn philosophy. Listen, country people will say, F the police faster than hood will. Truthful Thursday. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. The like seriously, country ass folks, those people that live like in the trailer parks and shit, they don't like the police. They don't like them. In the trailer parks in the hood are the same mentality is concerned. Mind your own damn business. Whatever I'm doing over here, keep your ass over there, and don't say a damn thing about it. The country folk, them poor country folk like guns, so do we. Shit, the hood loves guns. Shit. It's the same philosophy. I'm trying to figure out how y'all, well, we're different than them. How the hell are you talking? No, you're not. No, you are not. The holler and the hood are the same. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. I have no idea what y'all talking about. The hood and the holler are the same damn thing. Same thing. In the holler, there's that one white boy, Luke. All he does is punch shit. And somebody from another holler comes over there. I'm looking for that boy Luke. Where that boy Luke at? I heard he can fight. I want to whoop his ass. And Luke goes, bet. And you know what bet means. Somebody getting ready to go home to the upper room. You go get a chance to see Patsy Cline perform for a few seconds because your ass gonna be knocked smooth the hell out. Luke goes out there, pow! Tear that boy's Miller Lite t-shirt. Them military surplus ACU pattern short pants that he turned it into shorts, rip them too. Rip his Fruit of the Looms, which are kind of dirty. Nuts hanging out. It happens. It happens. And what is it that they say in the holler or down in the trailer park? Shouldn't have been talking shit. I bet you'll keep your damn mouth shut now, won't you, mother? Yeah. The hood and the holler the same thing. Same thing. Punching a white boy punching another white boy, knocking his ass out, ripping up his favorite Dale Earnhardt shirt. Come on. It's the same thing. Y'all like Shine? We like 40s. Come on. Y'all both the hood and the holler smoke them cheap ass cigarettes. Decades. It's just a pack that says cigarettes on it. Come on now. Yeah, the hood and the holler are the same. There, Truthful Thursday. The hood and the hollers are the same. The hood likes weed, so does the holler. We roll up backwoods, y'all smoke them in the backwoods. Come on, it's the same damn thing. Come on. It's the same thing. Natty Light and Colt 45, same thing, fam. Same thing. Give me some of that Natty. Give me some of that Colt 45. Come on. Come on. Y'all, listen. Y'all like girls with Daisy Dukes and a big ass? We like girls and Daisy Dukes and a big ass. What's the problem? Come on now. Y'all got dogs that y'all keep on chains. So do we. And y'all be posing with them damn dogs too. That's why I never understood how the hell one group think they better than the other group. It's the same shit. Y'all got the same rules that the hood has. The same rules. Come on. Watching football. I know some of y'all got cut off jerseys right now. Same thing, fam. I gotta go. It's another Uncle Dan moment. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Same thing, fam. Same. Listen, the difference between the hood And the holler is that the holler doesn't understand that it's actually white hood. And I don't mean that like clan rope. I mean, it's the white hood. It is the same. It's the same thing. Y'all have gangs too. Y'all get into fights. Y'all got baby mamas and baby daddies. Y'all are waiting for the food stamps or the TANF check. Come on. It's the same damn thing. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Same thing. But for some reason, owning that is a problem. How is that a problem? Do you understand? You take somebody out of the hood, take a just straight hood cat, and take a straight holler dude, straight out the holler, put them at a bar. They're going to have a lot more in common than they're going to have not in common. They're going to have a lot more in common than they're going to have not in common. Same thing, fam. Same thing. I'm just saying. We create this idea, or people that ain't from these places create these ideas that we're different. No, we're not. No, we're not. Like, come on now. Thank you, R3. It's the idea of racism. It's the idea of racism. If people from trailer parks understood people from projects, then the rich are screwed. Coal miners and garbage men, understanding that their job is messy, it's nasty, and it doesn't pay you well, and it hurts all the time. If they understand that shit, the elites are screwed. But in order for that to happen, people from the holler and in the swamp, y'all got to let go of that race shit. Y'all got to let it go. Y'all got to let it go. Poverty don't give a shit about your race. Truthful Thursdays. Truthful Thursday. Poverty does not give a shit about your race. Poverty doesn't give a shit. You ask poverty, are you racist? No, I'll screw over anybody. I don't give a shit. Poverty don't give a shit about your race. Poverty don't give a shit about your grandpappy's pistol or his rifle or whatever. You ain't the only ones with grandpappies. And poverty hit their ass too. You know what I mean? Food stamp, listen, food stamp, EBT cards come to everybody. EBT cards come to everybody. The hood and the holler know these things. Medical debt can kill both of y'all. It can. It can financially kill both of y'all. Cost of eggs in the hood and cost of eggs in the holler, same thing, fam. Same thing. Gas is still expensive, whether it's in the holler or the hood. There are more things that unite than they do divide, but the holler still holds on to race, and that's a problem. You got to let that shit go. You've got to let that shit go. Because it's not, the shit ain't doing you no good. Let's start there. It's not doing you any good. You done held on to that racist belief that you're better than these people. And what has it gotten you? What has it gotten you? What is it that has truly made it better for your life to know that you're a white person? What has it benefited you? There's no you're not even distinguishing yourself from other people that are white. There was a oh, for fuck's sake, this shit again. How is TikTok so effed up that it's like no activity? I'm literally talking. What are you talking about? What, am I not moving? What are you talking about? But like, for example, and you can go on Max to find this documentary. There's a documentary called it's about a white supremacist. It's an old documentary because I remember watching it like years ago, right? And this man is he is an avowed white supremacist. Like he is straight up avowed white supremacist. Talking about creating white gangs to go against the black youth gangs and stuff like that, right? But then you look at his life. He's living in a house that is falling the F apart. Completely falling apart. Now, he's got some old Nazi paraphernalia. I guess that's great. I guess you got something out of that. Boogie, boogie, boogie. But he ain't got nothing else. There's holes in the walls. Doors falling off. Shit like that. It's nothing. There's nothing else. There's nothing else there. Like there is no, he has no prospects of a job because of the tattoos that he has on him. Nobody, like people in the town don't even respect him. They don't. But he's got all these little minions that are believing in white supremacist ideology that are literally living in, there's like 20, 30 people in his house. His house is falling apart though. He's got truck parts and car parts in the damn driveway and shit. He's done time in prison. And I'm sitting there going, how the hell do you feel superior to anybody when your life is a dumpster fire that's having sexual knowledge of itself? How? There's no superiority in this. The shit that I have just in my backyard looks better than his entire life. But that's what I'm talking about. The hood and the holler are no different. Understand that. There is no difference between the hood and the holler, except the misconceptions that the holler has about the hood. It's the same thing, man. You know, they talk about things that they heard about people doing for crack. I've heard the same things about being done by people who are looking for meth. Same thing. Addiction don't believe in race either. You've never seen addiction go, yeah, you know, I only go after the black people. No, addiction goes after anybody. Anybody can get this work. Whether it's rock or crystal, it don't matter. It does not matter. And if the holler would let go of that racial ideal bullshit, the holler is, okay, patty cakes. Think about where poor white people live. Some of them call it the holler. I don't know why they do that. I never understood it. I'm just using it, right? But if you let go of that racial ambiguity bullshit, thinking that you're superior, you know how much more you could get out of your life? Is it going to be Elon Musk? No. But you'll at least have a better quality of life than you have right now. What do you got? What do you have? You know what I mean? Like, what do you have? Out here just living like you're superior simply because your skin is white. But again, you could lose your shit. You could lose your shit. You are absolutely, it's possible you could lose your shit. So stop listening. Stop believing that bullshit. Because think about it. Does anybody think medical debt has a racial problem? Diseases don't have a racial problem. Maybe sickle cell. Sickle cell does. But diabetes, you can get it. White people can get diabetes. Heart disease, white people and black people can get it. You know what I mean? Cancer, that son of a bitch ain't never said, oh, well, I only give cancer to the black people or the white people. It never happened. And if you take your ass into a hospital, Patty Cake said, like I said, I was raising the birds. I don't know shit. If you walk your ass into a hospital, but you don't have good health insurance, When you walk out, you're financially crippled. That don't know a race. Them medical bills have never been races. Well, I only get medical bills for blah, blah, blah. Nope. Oh, everybody can get their medical bills. And you can walk out of there financially effed up. Again, truthful Thursdays. So sometimes it is perfectly okay for you to see the truth of some shit and move. I do not expect anybody from the holler to understand the foundational ideas of Crips and Bloods. I do not. But you can understand protection. You can understand violence. You can understand the damage that is done. You can understand that. You can understand that. Because it happens in the holler too. Happens in the holler just as much as it happens in the hood. Listen, like seriously. Okay, yeah, Patty Cakes called it the sticks. It's the sticks, the holler, the park, trailer park, whatever. Can I move to Jamaica? I want to meet Swole Meat. Jenny Lynn is trying to get up out of here. Jenny Lynn is like, my back needs to be blown to pieces. Damn it, Jenny Lynn. I love you, woman. Like, oh, shit. She's like, I'm trying to get up. Anything else, I can get Swole Meated. But if people brought in, again, purpose of the Raven Party, okay, is to explain what I just explained in a political form. Explain what I just explained in a political form. That is the purpose of the Raven Party. That is the purpose. I really genuinely want you to understand that. That would be the purpose of the Raven Party. That right there. It would be to explain what I just explained in a political form that helps everybody. You know what I mean? Hey, can we not say he wants to go to Jamaica just for the herb? But that would be the purpose of being a candidate in the Raven Party. You know what I mean? That would be your entire purpose. You go to the hood and you go to the holler or the sticks and you explain to black folk and white folk. You go to all Mexican neighborhood, explain it to them the same damn way. Medical debt hits us all. Okay? All of us drive on road. Listen, again, we starting local. Let's start with a local thing. Everybody drives on the road with them dumbass potholes in it. Everybody. Everybody and their grandmother has drove over a damn pothole. And everybody and their grandmother said the same thing. This raggedy son of a bitch. I hate the fact that this road is effed up. Why don't we get these roads fixed? So guess what? You're a Raven Party candidate. You hit them with that. Are you not tired of driving over roads that are not paved or they had that big-ass piece of metal? Y'all know that piece of metal that they put over a hole just so that they don't have to, like, do their damn job? You know what I mean? Listen, that translates. That translates. Anybody and their grandmother can understand it. Hey, when you go to your local supermarket, think about this. How many supermarkets are in the holler? How many? How close are they? There are food deserts. And what is a food desert for y'all who don't know? That means that your local supermarket is not within 5 to 10 minutes of where you are. It is not within 5 or 10 minutes of where you are. There are people that have to take 2 and 3 buses to get to the supermarket just to buy food, only to have to get back on a bus and drive and go home. Do you see now what I'm talking about? That is a food desert. That is a food desert. You have people that live in those things all the damn time. So again, that is something that you can connect people with. That's a Raven Party thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, my live was discontinued because of I'm not going back live on TikTok. They can kiss my ass. It's not going to happen. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. They've done this to me. This is the twice today they've done this. This shit don't make no damn sense. But that's what a Raven Party candidate would talk about. We want to see more supermarkets in places where people live. But unfortunately, we need candidates that will actually talk like that. TikTok is on this bullshit today. I've seen lives where a bunch of people just walk in and wear Klan robes and shit there's never any verification. I ain't never seen them get kicked off because of verification. Never seen it. But for some reason, they tripping out today. But that's what I want that is what I want to leave y'all with. That's what I want to leave y'all with. The hood and the holler are literally they're the same. Same likes, dislikes, same everything, right? And it is perfectly okay to understand that. It is perfectly okay to say that. A lot of people won't, but they should. Because you get a better understanding when you break it down to molecules for people. When you break it all the way down to molecules, people start to understand. So, like I said, I'm waiting on getting a little bit of money so I can go ahead and file the paperwork to. I know Dave is always ready to go to war with TikTok. Dave has been saying the guild versus TikTok for as long as I've known him. As long as I have known Dave, Dave's first thing is, when we going to war with TikTok. Like, Dave, seriously, like, yes, when we going to war with TikTok? Like, God damn, Dave, really? Like, yeah, we're going to war. Like, all right. But let me go ahead and end this show. If you guys like what I do here and would like to be the sort of person that says, hey, I like what he does, and would like to become a patron, consider becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. All one word. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep doing this. You can actually help me keep doing this. I am thinking about new and incredible things to put on my Patreon, such as the Sound of Coffee pins, which are coming, ladies and gentlemen. They are coming. And I'm not going to, I will give some away as giveaway. They might be giveaway gifts when we do Flag on the Play Fridays with the tumblers. You might get a pin and a tumbler. You might go ahead and get, you'll have a whole bunch of pins and stuff. But I'm thinking about maybe $2 a piece for the pins. Sound of Coffee pin. That way you can show off to your friends. But I'm also, doing some things to show you guys a day in the life of the villain. You get to meet them dogs. One of which is literally she's asleep right behind me right now. So think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out some of the merchandise and candles from some of your favorite content creators, myself included. London does a live every night where she shows you guys how she makes candles. It's really kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. There's a little blending and all that great stuff. And the candles look great. They smell great. And you can get a candle made specially for you. London can do that. You give her the idea of what kind of smells and things that you want, and London can make you a candle for a special occasion, birthday, anniversary. Hey, your man washed his balls. Here's a candle that smells like fresh scent to remind you to wash your balls. So go to glitterwix.com and check it out. The show is brought to you by Smooth California, skincare products that will help you look and feel your absolute best. I am waiting on my sample pack, and I am going to actually do an ad for TikTok for Smooth California because I was asked to, so I'm going to actually do that. smoothca.online. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation, but you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. I have 2 Melanated Excellence shirts. I'm going to go ahead and give me some hoodies. My manager, Huma, and I created the Melanated Excellence shop. Huma is the person that has done a lot of the designs. They are absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Trust me when I tell you, Huma is light years ahead of a lot of people that I have met that have created things. Her art is fantastic, and then she put them on these shirts, and they look fabulous. You can actually get yourself a shirt with Harriet Tubman's face on it. Harriet Tubman was just promoted to Brigadier General in the Massachusetts, I think it was Maryland or Massachusetts National Guard, and that is a great thing. But you can get yourself a Harriet Tubman shirt at melexcellence.com. If you are in a busy schedule and you want to listen to this show, but you can't watch the live stream, please go to gcpr.live. That is Ghost Claw Productions Radio. I am the co-owner along with Jeff Kennedy. It is not just my show. You guys can stick around and listen to some of the best and most fantastic content by great hosts that you will ever hear. Hurricane Girls. You can hear Peak Trans. You can hear Cold Dead Hands. The Kennedy Effect Tonight. Conversations with T. Nathan. The Villain's View. That Other Side of Information. You can hear Superplex Party, which is happening tonight. We will be having Superplex Party tonight. And we are growing and building. What Jay said has a show on there. It is absolutely fantastic. Go to gcpr.live. So tomorrow is Flag on the Play Friday. I think we might go an all cabinet Flag on the Play Friday. So the jokes are going to be coming. It's just going to be, come on now. It's going to be, y'all know how Flag on the Play Fridays is. And remember, starting next month, we will be giving away a Flag on the Play tumbler from GCPR and the Sound of Coffee. I use this thing every day. And let me tell you something. I can put coffee in here at 9 a.m. and by 6 p.m. it is still hot. Still hot. I'm telling you. This is a great product. And we will be giving one of these away every single month. And it's really simple. Like we do every Friday, we will have Flag on the Play. If you guess the amount of yardage at the end, or you're close to it, you will get yourself a tumbler, courtesy of Ghost Claw Productions Radio and the Sound of Coffee. I will be shouting out the makers of these tumblers when we begin this. So look forward to that next month. We will be starting next month. Ladies and gentlemen, as we say every single day, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Please remember, Sound of Coffee crew is tick. You guys make this show what it is. If not for you, I would just be some random ass black guy screaming into a microphone and making jokes nobody is laughing at. You guys are the reason the Sound of Coffee still exists. You guys are the Saint Swole Meat of y'all are the Saint Swole Meat of this show. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And do not let anybody tell you you guys are not great, because damn it, you absolutely are. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I will see you all tomorrow for our infamous Flag on the Play Friday. May you have a great, sweet, productive, safe, and just awesome ass day. Love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Love, peace, and hair grease. All right, kids. I will see you all in the morning. Love, peace, and hair grease.